What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the cookout. My name is Eddie Wright and I'm here to show you how to do amazing barbecue. It's been a while. We shouldn't have left you without a few things to cook to. But with that being said, we've had a lot going on in the background with a lot more that we'll be able to reveal here soon. We're going to get to our cook today, which is going to be a smoked meatloaf with smoked red potatoes, all done on the Yoder YS640, aka the pellet grill. I'm going to show you guys how we do that.
Go put your sneakers on.
All right, guys, welcome back. We've already started the process. The boring part of this is slicing these potatoes, but we've got that done and we've got our flavors married together. So for our potatoes, we simply did a base of Johnny T's all-purpose seasoning, top that with a little bit of Hank's brisket rub, so you get your great sodium base with the Johnny T's, and then you top that with a little beef flavoring, SPG extra, a little greener for scenery. And with that, we go ahead and we're heading out to the pellet grill to get this thing on at about 290 and let it start rolling. Halfway through, we're going to hit the turbo button, put some foil over this thing, go ahead and pulverize it and further tenderize it on out, and then we're going to mash it up. Let's get to it. All right, out on our Yoder YS640, we're going to open this thing up. Already rolling on some beautiful B&B competition blend pellets. We're going to put this on the lower rack, and we're just going to let the party start while we go ahead and start our meatloaf and put it together. All right, loaves are pretty much what you want them to be. You can dial them up as crazy as you want to be, or as mild. Today, we're gonna rock a little bit in between. So we're gonna give you the detailed layout and we're gonna show you guys how we do the smoked meatloaf with all the cool trimmings that we wanted to add. Here we go. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna glove up for protection. So we don't wanna contaminate anything that we're doing today with this beautiful beef. Went to our local grocer, grabbed us about 2 pounds, some fresh ground. Gonna go ahead, add that to our mixing bowl. Then on top of that, you're gonna hit it with a little bit of Hottie Toddy Barbecue Cruise. Holy moly, I call this thing ribeye in a bottle. It smells and tastes amazing. All right, to that, we're gonna go to the cabinet. We're gonna get a little sweet swine of mine, Wilsonshire. Put a little bit of that in there. Nice twang. Colorful flavors in this. Also to that, we're going to add a teaspoon of basil. And we're also going to add a teaspoon of minced onion. Let's make that 2 teaspoons. To that, we're going to get a little bit more crazy, and we're going to add some seasoned croutons made with French bread. Just going to take them right out of the bag, crush them up as we can, and get them into our base. Again, you can do it to whatever consistency you like. We like ours with a little bit of texture to it, so it's not just broken down breadcrumbs. It's got a little bit of full croutons in there, but as we mix them together, they're gonna soften up. They're gonna become really nice and tender. All right, and after that, go ahead and start to mix together. All right, and now that that's gone, we're gonna go ahead and add 2 eggs, 1 egg per pound to the mix, and mix it in. All right, once it's all mixed together, you're gonna hit it a little bit more holy moly for love. Mix it one more time. We're gonna go ahead and form this into a ball. nice and formed. To the top of that, I'm gonna take a little bit of Hank's brisket rub, dabble just a touch across the top. And that's gonna give us a beautiful crust. Because we're not gonna put sauce on this thing. We're just gonna let the smoke, the protein do what it's supposed to do. So get it on a cooking sheet. We're gonna let this loaf inhale all the smoke it can, and we're just gonna let it roll. Potatoes are still cooking. We're gonna lower this thing down, 325. We'll check back in shortly. And you already know, we're going on with this one using the meat stick. So there's no second guessing when it's done. We're gonna know right when it's time. Insert your meat stick right into the loaf and watch. All right, guys, we're back in the lab. We've been letting the meatloaf rest, and now we're getting ready to do the beautiful slice and dice and get ready to make us a sampling plate of this smoked meatloaf. Again, to go back across how we did it, sliced up some red potatoes, got a little smoke on them using Johnny T's all-purpose rub and Hank Barbecue's beef brisket rub. Took our ground beef, mixed it together with that same all-purpose rub from Johnny T's. On top of that, we added Hottie Toddy Barbecue Crew's Holy Moly, mixed it together, added a couple eggs, breadcrumbs, diced it up, made it real beautiful like we do, and now we're about to give you guys the finished product. Beautiful color on this thing, and I can't wait to slice into it. So without further ado, let's get to the magic. All right, got this thing sitting pretty. We're gonna go ahead and get to the super fun part, slicing it up and seeing our amazing results. Take out that meat stick probe, did its job all the way to the end. Verify that with the thermal thermometer. I'm gonna put the links in the description where you can find both of those great, amazing devices. Make sure you grab one. I'm done talking. Let's get to slicing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna say roll that beautiful bean footage. As you can see, this thing is doing what it does the way it's supposed to do. Amazing moisture level on the inside of it. I'm very proud of this. Give me a couple pictures here on social media. And I think anybody at home who tries this is gonna be very happy with the end result. So let's go ahead and take a look at our potatoes. As we showed you in the finishing of it, used our cool little tool we got off Amazon. Put quite a bit of butter in this thing before we broke it down. There you have your red smoked roasted potatoes. Another great element to a great easy meal. Now, let's go ahead and set our plate. All right, as you guys can see, hopefully you can see correctly, the finished masterpiece, our smoked meatloaf, looking as good as it needs to look. Looks amazing. You've got your breadcrumbs in there, your minced onions, basil, top the potatoes with a little bit of ranch because we love ranch on everything. And as you can see, that's that meatloaf still sitting there doing what it does. I've said enough. I've most definitely done enough. So now we're gonna get to the taste test. See what we got. The thing about a great balanced barbecue rub is no matter how much you put on it, it is never going to over salt it. The all-purpose Johnny T seasoning, the holy moly, is amazing on the meatloaf. Got a little extra salt kick on the potatoes. You got a little bit of an extra zing on the potatoes with the Hank's barbecue beef brisket rub and the Johnny T's all-purpose seasoning. Just an amazing medley of great food. Again, I encourage you to try this at home. It's definitely one you want to do. We're going to close it out. Go ahead and feed the family. My name is Eddie Wright, and it feels so good to be back. Tune in next time, more great recipes, more great food. And we'll see you soon. And always remember, you too can do amazing barbecue the right way. See you next time.